We're sitting here with Jack McClelland, Tournament Director of the Bellagio, for this segment of Ask Jack. Thanks for being here.
Glad to be here, Kristen.
A writer wrote in, and this was his question. I was at a final table in a casino and was dealt pocket jacks. The blinds were 1,000, 2,000, and I raised to 6,000. It folded to the button who moved all in. I immediately said call, forgetting that the small and big blind were still left to act. The button who moved all in immediately turned over his cards and exposed pocket aces, also before the blinds had acted. The blinds obviously folded after seeing the aces, as did I. At this point, the tournament director was called over, and he said that my verbal declaration was binding and that I had to call. I argued that it was not binding since I spoke out of turn. What's the right call?
The action is not binding because he did speak out of turn, and he is allowed to fold in this situation. However, in one of my tournaments, I would probably assess him a 20-minute penalty because he said call, which obviously made the button turn his hand up.
Mm-hmm.
But since he acted out of turn, it is not binding.
And the button who exposed his cards, the pocket aces, also before the blinds acted, would his hand be dead?
His hand wouldn't be dead. Again, he could receive a penalty, which in this situation, the jacks calling all in triggered him to turn his hand up because he was all in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's iffy. I mean, you could give him a penalty or not give him a penalty, but the hand's a live hand.
Okay.
And since by turning the hand up, maybe the small or big blind would have called after seeing the aces. Obviously, they weren't going to.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, I would probably give him a 20-minute penalty also.
And the penalties are because the players responsibility to pay attention?
Well, the players, the penalty is because he's showing his hand trying to prevent more people calling.
Mm-hmm.
In the case of the jacks, he got excited too quick and said call, which was not right because the other two people hadn't had a chance to act.
Mm-hmm.
And same way with the ace, he turned his hand up before everybody got to act. So everybody has to act. The best thing to do when you're playing in a tournament is just take your time.
Mm-hmm.
It avoids most of these problems.